everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Or if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in again this week. This is episode 4, trying to stay consistent. I am uploading this on a Friday, not a Thursday. I've been doing Thursdays, but I've just had a very busy week. I don't know, like I mentioned before, I'm moving to DC in a couple weeks. So I've been trying to get everything with that, like apartment hunting and trying to find the right price, and things get expensive, and you just really have to like weigh out a lot of your options. So that's been my life. And then on top of like out processing from the base that I'm at, military. So it was a lot. I was very productive this week. I started back going to the gym, so that has made me feel a little bit better. I'm super, super sore. Like when I go to the gym, I'm a cardio type girl. Like I love doing cardio because I feel like when I do cardio, the weight it sheds faster on me. Like for my body type, I do a lot of cardio. Like I do a lot of running. I like to do the stair stepper and just like cardio burnout workouts. Like I'll do some hit workouts. Like that's what I focus on. I'll do like, and I'll incorporate like weight training because I know that's good for you too. But I'm just a cardio girl. Like the cardio, it just does it for me when it comes to my body. But yeah, so I've had a very busy week. So I wanted to upload on Thursday, but I was like, I'm just gonna do it on Friday because I'm tired. Like it's just but I've been so productive. So happy about it. And I'm like, I'm gonna get an episode up this week because I am not missing a week. I'm like determined to not miss a week. Okay, trying to stay consistent over here. So yeah, that is like a recap of my week. Very productive. And this weekend, actually, like today, later on today, I'm going to San Antonio. I'll be in San Antonio this weekend. Me and my friends, we're going to Six Flags. So I'm excited. Like I love roller coasters. Just like I mentioned, like I think in my first podcast when I talked about when we went to SeaWorld for my family, with my family. I love roller coasters, so I'm really excited about going to Six Flags. So that's going to be tomorrow. So this week, I'm going to get into spending Valentine's Day, like the ultimate Valentine's Day for a single person. Just things to like, just some tips to help you feel good if you're single on Valentine's Day. If you're feeling sad, you should not feel sad. It's fine. Like, being single is okay, being single is perfectly fine. But just some tips to make yourself feel better. Just feel the love. It's Valentine's Day is a love day. Even though like I'm single, I've always, like I said, been single for pretty much my whole life. I love Valentine's Day. But I love, like I love the whole dynamic of it. Like the snacks, the candies, the roses, the traditions like some people have when it comes to doing Valentine's Day. And it's just so fun. So, and I've pretty much like, I feel like I've curated like the perfect single girl guy Valentine's Day. So, when I'm not at work, I think I do have to work on Valentine's Day actually. But, but like this is like if you're off or after work or like on a weekend where you're not working. I'm probably still gonna do these things even though I work. I'm just gonna like cut it in half because just gonna start like after I get off of work. That's probably how I'm gonna do mine. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna deep dive into this episode. Before that, I want to get into Black History. It is February and it is Black History Month. So, like I mentioned last week, each week I'm going to mention a icon, African American icon. So, actually, I have two this week, and I'm highlighting Venus and Serena Williams. As you all know, famous, greatest women athletes. Like, they're amazing. They are the greatest tennis players ever. They actually started playing tennis at a very young age, and they were coached by their dad. So they did not start their professional career at the same time. So Venus started playing professionally at 14, but Serena started when she was 16. Unfortunately, like for Serena, her career started off a little more rockier than Venus's did, but ultimately, in the end, they're still great. But as sisters, I thought they would start their professional career at the same time. But no, they did 2 years apart, and they just had very different experiences. So, and it's really cool to see, even though they're sisters, they do the same sport, they're very good at the same sport, they still have different experiences when it comes to their career. They made a lot of achievements as black women, black athletic women, and they made history with their talent, from Grand Slam titles into multiple Olympic gold medals. So that was my Black History moment for the week. Yeah. And I like doing these. Like I said, it's so important for us as black people to highlight the people that paved the way for us to do what we're doing today. Okay, so now I'm going to get into my question of the week. We're going to do the question of the week, talk about responses, and the poll of the week, and talk about responses. So let's get into it. So the question of the week I posted this week on my Instagram was, for the ladies, do you give your man Valentine's Day gifts? So I asked this because I was curious if like women will have the same energy that their man will have towards them. Like, I guess like some men don't want gifts. Like, some men is like, no, it's Valentine's Day strictly for my girlfriend or my wife. But and some women, they give their men Valentine's Day gifts. So I was just interested, and I did get some good responses. Someone said yes, a customized gift are their favorite. Like, for example, their name on a robe. I feel like that's so cool. Like, that's especially because, like, for me, that's the first thing I go for, is like a comfy, cozy gift, like a robe, some house shoes, a lounge set, pajamas, like something that they're gonna wear. Because sometimes shopping for a guy can be hard, especially because when they already have a lot of stuff, and if you ask them like, what do you want for this, and you have no idea what to get them, and they just tell you, oh, I don't know, or I just want to be with you, or something. So it's hard sometimes shopping for guys. Yeah, a lot of people on here, well, actually only a few people said yes, like they'll get their man gifts, but then a couple people said no. I'm like, wow. um I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but like I said, I just feel like, put out the energy you want. And, if a man goes all out for you for Valentine's Day, there's nothing wrong with going all out for him. Of course, if they are deserving. Now, if they're not deserving, then that's a whole different story. But we're talking about men that do for their women, that spoil them for Valentine's Day or any other day, and that just do it up for them. One other response I got is, no, we don't celebrate it. I was like, I didn't even think about couples that probably don't even celebrate Valentine's Day. So I was like, oh wow, that's different. You usually see couples at least like doing something for Valentine's Day, but there's nothing wrong with that, like not celebrating it, because like I said, if for a couple, they're pretty sure they're getting each other stuff throughout the year. Valentine's Day is just one day. Like, it's not that serious to some people. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, another response I got was, no, but I should someday. Maybe one day, girl, we gonna get there and go get your man a gift. Okay, period. For V-Day. Those are some cool responses I got. Like I said, I like getting responses from you guys just to see it from your point of view. For the polls of the week, I did multiple polls. So for the first one, I did voting. Was your votes for home cooked dinner or vote for eating out? This is like Valentine's Day edition. So eating out won this poll. For my response, I would want to do a home cooked dinner. I don't know, like, it just, like, if I'm eating out, like, when I think of eating out on Valentine's Day, I'm thinking something like Ruth's Chris, going to Tao, like one of those really nice restaurants. Like, that's what I'm thinking of when I'm eating out. Like, me personally, I would choose a home cooked dinner. Like, I wouldn't want, like, if I had a choice, to say, okay, if we're not going to Ruth's Chris or like Tao, we're gonna go to like a regular restaurant, like Outback Steakhouse. I would choose a home cooked dinner than to go to Outback Steakhouse for Valentine's Day. But that's just my opinion. Like I would choose like we could do a nice surf and turf dinner at home. Like there's so many dinners that you can make that are really nice that you could have got at Ruth's Chris, but you're making it at home. Like some lobster mac and cheese and all of that stuff. So yeah, I would vote home cooked dinner, but eating out won this poll. Another poll, teddy bear or flowers. Flowers won. I think I would vote teddy bear. I don't know. I feel like I would vote teddy bear because that's something you can keep and you can have for a long time versus flowers. They die. Versus flowers, like they'll die and you don't have them anymore. You eventually throw them away. And I'm not a good person to keep things alive like plants and stuff. Like I do want to become a plant mom. Like I do. I feel like in my next apartment that's something I'm going to strive for. I want to become a plant mom. But I think I would vote teddy bear even though flowers won on this one. Flowers are easy, like you can get flowers from anywhere, but I feel like a teddy bear you can keep it for a long time. Whether you keep it out or put it in a box or something, it's just something that you can always keep. Versus a flower, they die and, I mean, you could keep a dead flower for memory, but, it's depending on the person. And then last but not least, last poll I did, money or like a gift. Of course, gift won. I figured gift would win. I vote gift, even though trust and believe, I love a good Cash App. I love a good, here you go, here goes some money. Love it. But for a holiday like Valentine's Day, Christmas, birthday, I would really like a gift because a gift is symbolizing effort in my eyes. Like in my eyes, a gift is symbolizing effort and it's symbolizing, okay, a person actually took the time out to go online to order this for me, to go to the store to buy this for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the effort and the time for me when it comes to gifts. So that's what I think a gift is more creative versus just giving somebody money. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, money is great. Like, not saying, oh, I don't want money, whatever. Like, no, you can let's do the Cash App. Okay, I'm not against it. But like I said, for those holidays and those special days, knowing that somebody put the effort to get that gift, to look for it, to find your size, to find your color, to find what you like, I just think that's top tier to me. So I will go for gift on this one, and gift did win this poll. Okay, so that was the question and polls of the week. Like I said, every week I'll post something. I love when you guys respond. Thank you so much. Okay, so I've been seeing this before. I'm gonna get into the tips. One more thing. I've been seeing this on like Instagram and Facebook. Like I'll see memes. So, and I did go in the store. I went at Bath and Body Works, and like I said, I've been seeing the memes and stuff, and I see their Black History vibe that they're going for. In my opinion, I feel like we need more. Like if they actually made certain scents, catered towards Black people, like let's be real, like we need the shea butter, we need the cocoa butter, we need, like, that's what we use. Like, let's get into it. Like cocoa butter, shea butter, that's our thing. So if they had that, I feel like it will be a little more, like I just mentioned, effort. Like it will be a little more like thoughtful and creative to do that. But they pretty much had the same scents, but they just slapped the Black History label in print. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, that's kind of like, half-assing it. Like, we need more. Bath and Body Works, love you, because, I love their candles. But it's just some things we just need more. Like, and I feel like, is it real? Is it authentic? Is it just a thing to get sales? You know what I'm saying? Because it is that person that's going to be like, oh my God, like this is so nice and blah, blah, blah. Like, but it's like, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like they're just trying to get more sales, to be honest. For the thought, it was nice to try to be acknowledged, but they could have, they could have made some different scents, like that's what did it for me, to be honest, having the same scents and then just slapping the whole like Black History Month and then the tribal whatever print that is. I'm just like, okay, like, I mean, they tried, but but yeah, so that's my opinion on the whole Black History at Bath and Body Works. I haven't seen it, and I seen like a real Jackie Ina did. I forgot what it was, but pretty much like, like that's not. You could they could have came a little bit harder for us. Oh yeah, one more thing. I keep saying like one more thing before I get into the tips. Like sorry, but because I'll mention something last week that I'm gonna do, and I kind of like want to follow up on this episode. So I read one of my books, Verity, by Colleen Hoover. It's it it's really intense. Like 10 out of 10 recommend. It's intense. It's triggering. Like it does have some trigger. Like it was some parts of the book where I was like, oh, like clutching my pearls, like oh my goodness, like it was. Some parts are intense, some is like kind of sad, like it's some of it I kind of not kind of disturbing. Like I would go as far as saying like not the whole book, but it's just like two or three parts in there where I'm like, maybe two, where I'm like, okay, that's disturbing. But the book is really good. It's a thriller romance. um Really good. Hashtag team manuscript. If you read it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's crazy because actually I didn't even know it was a thing between like team letter and team manuscript until I got like all on Facebook, and I was seeing it hashtag team manuscript and team letter. I'm like, oh, okay, well I'm definitely team manuscript because you got to read the book to figure out what I'm talking about. But yeah, I started the other book. It ends with us this week. So, and my friend, my friend was like, "You're gonna cry." She said she cried, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna cry because I'm a crybaby. Like I'm really emotional. So, I'm not looking forward to crying, but we're just gonna get into it. But yeah, so 10 out of 10 recommend the book Verity by Colleen Hoover. Now we're gonna get into the tips of like pretty much how to have like the perfect day for being single on Valentine's Day. Regardless if you have a boo or not, be happy. You do not, regardless if you have a boo or not, just be happy. Like there's no need to be sad, upset, and that you don't have anyone. It's fine. Show yourself all the love. Be comfortable in your own company, like I mentioned before. Okay, so first tip. Okay, so you're getting up. Like I'm literally gonna go through like a day. Like I'm gonna go through February 14th, Valentine's Day. Whether you're off work, going to work, you know, depends. But I'm just gonna go from morning to night. Okay, so you're getting up. Cook yourself some breakfast or take yourself out to breakfast. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you don't feel like cooking. You want to go to Denny's. You want to go to IHOP or something. Take yourself to breakfast. Cook yourself some breakfast. Make yourself feel important. Like this day is based on making yourself feel loved, important, because ain't nobody gonna love you like how you love yourself. So show yourself all the love, and give yourself the credit. Okay, so you've eaten breakfast, you're back home, or if you went out, back at home or whatever. Get cute. If you feel like it, do your hair and makeup and put on a cute outfit or a cute, super cute lounge set. That is my favorite. Like I love getting cute and putting on a lounge set. Like honestly, you don't have to do your hair and makeup, but I just feel like that's kind of like a little added, a little extra sprinkle of something if you want to do your makeup. Put your hair back into like if you could do like a cute sleek bun, or you have your curly hair out, like whatever you do, put on a cute wig, like whatever you want to do. I feel like that'll kind of like, because honestly, when you look good, you feel good. And I'm a firm believer of that. So I'm like, if you slap on some makeup, if you wear makeup, put your hair cute, put on a super cute lounge set, you're gonna feel good, whether you're going somewhere or not. And these tips that I'm giving, they're for like staying in. I'm not giving any tips on like going out like by yourself, because this is something I would do. Like I said, this is something I've done. I just stay in, eat, make me some food, and stuff like what stuff I'm gonna mention. So okay, and the next one, get yourself some Valentine's Day candy. Chocolate covered fruit. My favorite are chocolate covered strawberries. I love chocolate covered strawberries. I actually need to go get some actually because they're probably, oh my god, they're probably all sold out now. Valentine's Day is Monday. Anyway, get yourself some cute candies, some fruit. Like literally do it up for yourself. If you want to get yourself some flowers, do that. If you want to get yourself a teddy bear, do that. If you want to get yourself a gift, treat yourself. Like, that's okay. That is okay. Like I said, I love treating myself. I love having an excuse to get myself something. Like, even though I do that all the time, but it feels a little bit extra special when it's like a holiday, you know? Even though somebody would say, some people would say Valentine's Day is not a holiday. In my eyes, it is. To some people, it's not, but I feel like it is. Yeah, get yourself some cute Valentine's Day candy and chocolate covered fruit and whatever you like. Next one, like I mentioned, plan your favorite dinner, whether it's going out or staying in. Like I said, I would stay in and cook myself something, and cook yourself something you know you're going to like. Don't, I would say sometimes you can experiment if you want to, but I would say since it's, Valentine's Day, I would make something that you know is going to be good and one of your signatures that you know you're going to enjoy. Because one thing about it, like food makes me happy. Like, I'm so greedy. So yeah, plan your favorite dinner, cook something that you know you're gonna love. Next, grab your favorite bottle of wine. Another thing that goes along with grabbing your favorite wine, get some super cute wine glasses. It's just certain things that are just like elevate, like make it an experience. That's literally how I like to do things. Like, I like to get a super cute bottle of wine. I mean, I like to get a super cute wine glass, and then have my favorite wine poured in there. Just make it an experience. Like, even if you want to make a cheese board too to go with the wine, the wine and cheese, do that. Like, just like romanticize your life, and that's what I love doing that. Or make a cute drink. So this girl Shayma on Instagram I follow, she does these like reels where she'll make these drinks, and she garnished like her champagne with like flower petals, like flowers. She garnished it with flowers, and then she'll garnish another one with cotton candy. It was so cute and cool, and I'm like, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it tastes good. But it was so cute, so creative. So one of those things, if you're trying to do something different, I would try that. Like, that was so cute. You've gone through the day, you've had your breakfast, you've had, you've gotten cute, put on your fit, whatever outfit you want to put on, you've done your hair and makeup, you've got your little candies, your desserts, you got your dinner, you got your wine, like your drink. And last but not least, watch your favorite rom-com. I would say rom-com because that's my favorite genre. Whatever genre of movie you want to watch, of course, but I will watch a rom-com and just chill for the night. Like, and to me, that may not sound like much for some people. It's just like, you're just chilling, even if you're by yourself. Or you could turn this into a Galentine's Day. I've heard that. I've never had a Galentine's Day. So most of my friends have boyfriends. So I've never had a Galentine's Day. So I would probably want to do something like that. I guess me and my friend that's going to San Antonio, we can have like a Galentine's like dinner this weekend. I've never had one. That's so funny. So yeah, you could turn this whole day into a Galentine's Day. You and your homegirls could go to dinner, go to breakfast, like get cute for the day, go out, do something, so you could turn everything I'm saying, you could turn it into a whole nother thing. Like, there's so many things you can do, but these were my top tips. If you want to stay in and cook and chill and eat and just enjoy your favorite snacks and candies and watch your favorite movie, watch your favorite show. Those are all my tips for the perfect Valentine's Day for a single person staying in, Thank you so much for listening to another episode. Like I mentioned before, this is going up on a Friday, not a Thursday, but we're going to stay consistent. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you take something good from it with one of the tips. Always remember to show yourself all the love. Being single is not a bad thing. It's not terrible. And these are for the people that's like, oh my God, I'm single. I hate this. I hate my life, blah, blah, blah. No, being single is fine. It's okay. Make yourself feel good, boss up, and make sure you are doing what you need to do for yourself. This episode is I'm publishing it on the Friday before Valentine's Day. So I hope some of these tips help my single ladies out there that may want to do a little something for Valentine's Day. Like I said, make yourself feel special. Don't forget to follow the podcast and also give me a star rating if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And on Apple Podcasts, write me a review. That will help me out so much. Tune back in next Thursday. And yes, we will be uploading on Thursday for another episode. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Bye.